Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Nora. I make content about Korea, lifestyle, travel, wellness, and I share my experiences. So I'm sorry about the setup. I'm hiding in my room because it is very sunny outside today, thanks God. But I cannot film in the living room because the sun is too hot in my face and I just can't see. So I'm gonna do my skincare while I talk about some questions. One in particular I get a lot, and it's about if you need a visa for short-term volunteering in Korea. I feel like my mother is right. You know, kombucha, good for everything, I would say. Anyway, so we're going to cover three questions. Do we need a visa for short term? How long it takes to the volunteering group to to the organization to reply? And then there was another question that how long can you volunteer? Let's get into it. Okay, so I lived in Korea twice, and I know that the visa rules can be quite confusing. So let's try and break it down in the most simplest way and with the information I gathered, I know. Starting with the basics, I'm going to put this twice because I love how it feels. Starting with the basics is what exactly counts as volunteering in Korea. So now, if you're thinking to volunteer at an animal shelter, at an English camp, and you think that you're just gonna, sign up, show up there and do it, I wish it would be so easy, but sadly it is not. Okay, Korea has very strict rules about what it counts as work. Even if you're not getting paid, volunteering counts as work under immigration law. So technically, we would need a visa for it. This serum, it is so good. It's the Anua azelaic acid hyaluron one, and I use this with my skin cycling other ones. I use the PDRN one because I love the Regeran, and the pink one, the new one, the niamicid one, and I love them all. Anyways, back to the visas. I'm gonna check my notes because I want to give you the good information and not yap. Okay, so what kind of visas you would need if you want to volunteer legally? It depends on a few things. So it depends of what kind of volunteering you're doing, for whom are you volunteering, and for how long are you volunteering. If you're just traveling to Korea for short term or on a KETA or visa-free entry, and you decide to volunteer somewhere for a day, a weekend at a cleanup project, I think you should be fine as long as not with an organization, like an official organization. But if you're deciding to volunteer with an NGO, with a religious group, or even like an English academy or something, you will need a visa. Now, I know that D6 is for religious workers visa, D10 is for internships and job seeking, and you can get help to apply for these visas from the people you decide to volunteer with. But it depends on the situation. Not everyone will be willing to help you, and there are some people, some organizations who are not reporting the volunteer workers to the government. So also be careful with this because I have experienced that. If you want to know more about that, I can make another video for it. Next serum, I'm sure you heard about it. This is an ampon and I love it. So let's get into the next question. Next question is, How long does it take to get a reply from Worldpackers? This question is from someone who signed up to Worldpackers and asked me. So now, if you are signing up to Worldpackers and first thing you look around, whatnot, and try to see what positions is good for you, I will give you a little tip. Have your dates in mind when you want to travel, and I would say to apply to few positions and send them a private message and tell them openly and honestly that these are your dates, you are applying for a few positions, and see how can you work out your dates. I did this because I wanted to go to different cities. So I went to Daejeon, to Bucheon, and to Seoul to volunteer. So I needed people in each places, right? But if you only want to go, I don't know, a month in Seoul, then you would message to the people in Seoul and wait for reply. Now, how long it takes to get a reply? This depends of the host, because some hosts log in every day, some log in every week, some will reply straight away, and after they reply, they ghost you for a week and they come back. It all depends on how busy they are and many factors. Now, when you apply, you will see that not how many people, but that they have higher number of applications, and the app will suggest you to apply to other positions as well. So yeah, I think that's all. You just make sure your presentation, your profile looks okay, you have lots of information about yourself, although they will ask you information. So usually I have been approved as an oh my god, I have been approved to all of the positions I applied straight away. But I do know that there is pre-approve option as well, is when they pre-approve you, but they talk to you about your experience, they have lots of questions. That's when you can talk about the visa situation, and also they will try to find out more about you, which is normal because you're going to go and possibly live with them. So yeah, after you do that and you have your dates in mind, you might buy your tickets, and then if you show it to them so they believe you that you're really coming, then they will approve you. As per time, I don't know, it can be 2 days a week, 2 weeks, but I will suggest to apply to more positions so you get your volunteering as soon as possible. Now let's talk about the risks. What about if you just show up and volunteer without the right visa? As I said, technically, even if you're not getting paid, in Korea, volunteering is considered a job under immigration law. So if they find out, then you can get fined or even banned from the country. I don't know for how many years, but you can get banned. Very rare for casual workers to get in trouble, but if you are working under a structured program, as I said before, like an organization, then I would suggest to look into the right visa and be careful, be safe. Another question I see a lot is how long you can actually volunteer. Now, if you're on a tourist visa, then you have up to 90 days, depends on your nationality, so please look into that. And we see here, so yeah, look into that. But if you have the right visa, like the D6 or the D10, it depends on the volunteering program you chose. Some volunteering programs are a few weeks, and some of them can last up until a few months long. So my final advice would be, if you just want to help out random days, like one day a weekend, and in an informal position, then I think you are okay, probably would be fine on a tourist visa. But for a long time structured program, you do need to look into the right the right visas for you. Then I hope this video cleared things up and you get the information you were looking for. If not, put your comments in the description and I will try and do another better explanatory video. Look at that. I don't know if only I'm seeing it. Oh my god, these products give me massive glow. I love them all. All my products are Korean at the moment. After I got rid of my severe acne in Korea and I started using only Korean products, this is my skin. So I'm gonna link them everything in the description so you can get them too. And anyway, did you like this chatty video? Should I do more of these? And yeah, hopefully you like and subscribe, and I will see you in my next video. 안녕.